guys, Zuzunatural here. I am back with another skincare review video. So in the last video, which was on the Lotus Moon Skincare Wild Blueberry Facial Exfoliant, if you haven't seen that video, check it out. I will link it below. I don't know, it might be floating somewhere up here, but it might not, but it will be linked below. So check that one out. And in that video, I promised you a review of Lindstrom Clean Dirt. And so that is what we will be talking about today. Stay tuned if you want to hear about the Clean Dirt. So the Clean Dirt comes in a gorgeous black glass container like this. You can do some DIY projects with this once you're done. But yes, so the Lindstrom Clean Dirt comes in 6.76 ounce size, and this costs $70. Yeah, $70. When I purchased it, it cost $60. So I purchased this maybe January, and I noticed that the price went up, I think around March or so. So that's a serious increase, right? $60 to $70. But it went up, so it's $70. But here's what I will tell you before you go, $70? Oh my goodness, stop. Turn off. I don't even want to watch this. Before you say all of that, let me just tell you that I purchased this in January, so we're going on about 6 months of me having it, and I'm pretty sure I have about half left. So I expect this to last the entire year. It's in powder form, and so it does have, I think this lot was made fresh in December, so it was made fresh like right before I purchased it. And so I expect it to last all year. So if you want to do the math on your $70 divided by, by your 12 months, if you want to do it like that, maybe that'll make you feel better. It makes me feel better. It does. So that's how I'm going. I'm like, I pay so and so a month, because some exfoliants just last maybe a month, maybe 6 weeks. And so maybe they cost $10, $12, $15, $20. But when you do the math, this lasts longer, and it actually is more price effective. Anyway, enough of that. So it's a brightening exfoliant treatment. I use it, sometimes I use it a couple of days in a row. Sometimes I use it every other day, but I would say I use it probably about 4 to 5 times a week. They recommend that you use it every 2 days, every 3 days, depending on what type of skin you have. I believe this is for all skin types, so it's an exfoliant. We all need to exfoliate, but I, as you know, have oily, kind of combination oily congested skin that's blemish prone, particularly down here in the chin area, occasional forehead, and so it is just wonderful for that. Now, the first time I tried Lindstrom, I purchased samples from the Detox Market, and I will put my little Detox Market code down there. It won't give you anything off. It'll just give me points if you purchase over $25. You can use it. You don't have to, but I'm just gonna put it down there anyway because I like to get the points. So I purchased 3 different samples from Lindstrom because I just wanted to know what the hype was about. It's kind of pricey, a lot more than I'm used to paying for skincare. And so I wanted to know, let me see if it's worth the hype, right? So I purchased the Clean Dirt, I purchased the Problem Solver, and I purchased the Honey Mud. Is it worth the hype? Yes. Yes, it's worth the hype. This stuff is amazing. Every single product, all 3 of those products that 3 of those products that I tried were just amazing. And so when I got the samples, I will say that I noticed immediately after first use, and it's very rare that you notice after first use a difference in your skin, but there are products that stand out that I have noticed, and this is one of those products. Like after the first time I used the Problem Solver, I was like, oh my gosh, this stuff is amazing. And the same thing with the Clean Dirt. The Honey Mud, I really like. I won't say that I had that reaction with it, but I did like it. So I started off with the samples. I decided to go with the Clean Dirt because it was something that I could use on a more consistent basis as opposed to like a mask that I would just use once a week. So I thought I would get more bang for my buck with this one. So that's why I went with this. So I just want to read you the blurb that they have on their website about the product because it's so much more eloquent than anything that I could come up with. It's an energizing blend of cleansing clays, warming spices, and restorative salts that lift impurities, while a surge of H2O activated vitamin C encourages cellular rejuvenation and undeniable luminosity. I would agree with that. It definitely is an undeniable luminosity. Your skin glows simply because it's an exfoliant, right? So you're getting rid of and sloughing off all that dead skin, revealing all that beautiful skin that you have underneath, assuming that you have some beautiful skin underneath. But if you don't, just keep working on it. You will. You will. You'll have beautiful skin. So you use a teaspoon of the powder, and that's why I was saying it lasts a long time, because you use a teaspoon of it. And you put just a little bit less than equal parts of water. And I just put it in my hand and kind of swirl it around with the water, and it forms like a kind of fluffy, kind of soft mousse. And then you just start rubbing that into your face. Like I do with most of my products, I spray my face with my George's Active Aloe just because I love it, and I like my face to be kind of damp before I put products on. So I kind of spray my face with that, and then I go ahead and start using the exfoliator. And this is after I've cleansed with a regular cleanser, right? A liquid cleanser. So I would use two in this case. I'd use my liquid cleanser, and it might be my Be Natural Organics, it might be my Haven Spa, but I'll use that, and then I'll follow up with the exfoliator just for an additional exfoliation and cleanse. And it just really gets my skin squeaky clean, but not drying, obviously, because I'm following up with my toner and my serum and my moisturizer. And so it is just a wonderful, wonderful product. And I have noticed dramatic difference in my skin since I've started exfoliating. I was really just leaving that step out for some reason. And I used to have like this amazing, gorgeous skin before I moved here. And now my skin's just always struggling to keep up. It just, the heat and humidity is just really wreaking havoc on my skin. It does not like it. And I'm outside a lot in the sun. I like to be outside. I'm a nature girl, so I like to be out at the park. I like to work out outside, and my skin just, it's really not like me to do that. So after you finish exfoliating, you're gonna rinse it off, obviously, and then follow up with your toner, serum, moisturizer, or whatever flow you do in your skincare routine. And I know I need to do a skincare routine for you guys. I'm going to do that. I'm gonna do it. Yes, I'm gonna do it. So the Clean Dirt is made with certified organic ingredients. It's made with certified fair trade ingredients. It is a vegan product, so all of the ingredients are vegan friendly. And some of the key ingredients are, we have red Moroccan clay, we have sea salts, we have vitamin C, essential oils and essences, and then spices. And so you have nutmeg, cinnamon, clove, turmeric, ginger, and all of those spices is what I'm assuming gives it this kind of warming, tingling effect. So when you put it on, you will feel a warming sensation and a tingling sensation, and it feels good. It's nothing like dramatic where you're like, oh my gosh, what's going on with my skin? It's nothing like that, but you do feel it, and you're just like, ooh, this is nice. Like you're like, oh, this is definitely doing something. And it is doing something because you see a difference in your skin. So that's all I really have to say about May Lindstrom. I obviously love it. I will be repurchasing this when I'm done with it, but like I said, I expect it to last about another 6 months, which would make it about a year of me having it, and I think that's the shelf life. I think, yes, 12 months shelf life, so it should last you that entire 12 months. So it's really not that bad. But I understand if you don't want to pay $70. It's kind of steep. There are other products where you don't have to pay as much. So if you don't mind paying it, I'd say give it a try. Start with the samples. And if you don't really have it in your budget to try it, then whatever, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. There's some other products that you can try. And when I'm doing these skincare reviews, I'm going to try to give you a wide range of prices, different price points. Like I always talk about the George's Active Aloe. That is something that you can purchase for under $10, and you can get it and it can last a while. So I'll try to give you a price range from, the affordable to the moderate to the luxe. Oh my gosh, how much is that? I'll try to do that just because I like to cover the entire range, because I understand we all have different budgets. We all have different amounts of coins in our pockets, and we may not want to spend it even if we have it. We may say, why am I spending $70 on that? I don't need to. So if you feel that way, it's cool. I understand. And it's not like I'm going to be running out and buying all of May Lindstrom products, because I don't really want to dent my pockets like that. Like with the problem solver, I'm like, I'll get it, but not right now because I have other skincare products that I'm using that I love. And so I'm going to hold off on it, but eventually I'm getting that bad boy. Oh, yes, I am. Have you used any May Lindstrom products? If you have, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you've used. Let me know whether or not you loved it, whether or not you didn't love it, whether you thought it was worth the price or maybe not so much because, you know, we all have different skin and experiences. Let me know in the comments any other products you want to hear reviews on, and I will be glad to do those reviews if I have used those products and I have those products and have enough information and knowledge to talk about them. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Zuzunatural. Peace out, guys.